Upcoming movies. Let's do upcoming movies real quick. Yeah, let's talk about what's coming out. This week, we've got coming out Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Finally, it's upon us.
I'm not going to see it in theaters, but I will watch it.
Yeah. I can't say that I will. I have precisely zero interest in this.
What's its rating?
I don't fucking know. I didn't check beforehand.
This should be R-rated, 100%. That's the only way it's going to be.
Why should Pokemon Detective Pikachu be
well,
R-rated?
Ryan Gosling's in it. I want him to pull some of his like Deadpool personality into this movie of just being like lewd and brash and just say what the fuck ever.
Fucking Pikachu. They're not going to allow this.
Yo, wouldn't that be great though?
No, I don't give a shit about seeing Pikachu be R-rated. That's just not. Why would I want to do that?
Good.
Why?
It would be good.
What would
if Ash tries to put him in the ball? He's like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm not getting in that fucking Pokeball."
I might want to see that. Yeah. All right, but that'll never happen. This movie is most likely going to be trash of the highest order. But moving on, we got the Hustle with that stars Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson, if I'm not mistaken.
I've never been a fan of Anne Hathaway.
Well, you think she's every white woman in Hollywood, so I'm half thinking maybe you don't even have the right woman
I know.
you're imagining right now.
She was Catwoman in Batman Begins.
No.
The Dark Knight Rise.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. I know. It's Devil Wears Prada.
Okay, all right. You're on the right track.
Hathaway
You're on the right track. You've
never
called every other woman in Hollywood Anne Hathaway at some point in time.
I get Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley mixed up, and a few of those other broads.
Jesus.
But I know Anne Hathaway.
Fair enough.
Again, I've never been a fan of. And I did like her as Catwoman in Dark Knight Rise. But that's because it was a great movie.
No,
right?
honestly,
hard to fuck that up.
It's rare that I don't like Anne Hathaway. I would actually say that probably earlier in the career when you get to like the
she's like
Princess,
Vanilla Ice Cream, not because she's white. Vanilla Ice Cream.
Is there a chance that you would have ever said that if it was like a black woman?
Chocolate ice cream. So, but Vanilla Ice Cream, it's good,
plain,
right? You can't fuck up Vanilla Ice Cream. Anne Hathaway hasn't ruined any movie, right? She doesn't suck. She's okay.
Okay.
Vanilla Ice Cream. No one's ever gonna be like, "Oh, what's your vanilla is my favorite ice cream flavor in the." No. Unless you're just a boring motherfucker who should be on one of those planes that crashes and burns.
Yikes. Okay. Moving fucking on from this.
In Dubai. But no one's like, "Oh, I love Vanilla Ice Cream." No one loves an Anne Hathaway movie.
I actually love Vanilla Ice Cream.
You really, really like it because it's good. You don't fucking love Vanilla Ice Cream. You love Vanilla Ice Cream.
I sometimes go out of my way to get vanilla ice cream. Like there's almost nothing better. Like I was at a.
If you go to the ice cream shop,
I was just about to say this.
All the flavors.
I was literally just about to say this. We were at an ice cream shop in North Carolina a few weeks back. Everybody's getting all this crazy stuff. Actually, no, I'm lying. I did get a sundae. There was another time I was at a cop.
You piece of shit.
I at least admitted it. I didn't just continue. There was another time I was at an ice cream shop. Oh, it wasn't even an ice cream shop. It was a truck. It was we were in DC, and there were trucks lined up, and we stopped at one of the trucks serving ice cream. And everybody's getting all different stuff. Hey, let me get that chocolate vanilla swirl. Let me get the sprinkles. I was like, vanilla on a cone, waffle cone. I'm good.
Was it Anne Hathaway's ice cream truck?
Anne Hathaway serving me ice cream in fucking DC.
It was her truck.
She was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Hey,
doing a movie role.
Hey, you gotta
studying.
Hey, more money. All right. I listen to Steve Harvey. No sleep.
Ice cream trucks, food trucks. They make a lot of money. Cash business. You get to write. Underreport your earnings. She hasn't done any great movies recently, so
perhaps The Hustle will be one of them.
Probably not.
It looks trash from this trailer.
Who's in it? Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson. Yeah. It doesn't look that good.
Not very good.
But you also have Token coming out, which is the film based on Token of the Lord of the Rings fame.
Damn, they still have more of that shit coming?
No, it's about the guy who wrote Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it's got Nicholas Hoult is playing Token, I believe. It looks alright.
Is it Tolkien like Tolken or Token?
I believe, and I might have this wrong, Tolkien.
Yeah, I don't like that L.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know.
Automatically
I don't know what to do
disqualifies
for you.
this movie in my book. I don't want to have to Tolkien. I don't want to have to fucking enunciate the L.
Well, yeah. Sorry, his name doesn't work for you. You know, yeah.
Bam.
Well,
hey.
we'll reanimate his corpse, and we'll just give him a stern talking to about his last
Tolkien?
name, which he had no,
Yeah.
hand in creating. But
Token?
we'll talk to him about it.
I'll hear you out, Token. Tolkien? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, apparently a lot of people heard him
Get
out.
your shit
Yeah.
and leave. Fucking Tolkien.
Well, a lot of people would disagree with that. They read a shit ton of the Hobbit books. So.
I did see all of them. I didn't read fucking one of them, but I did see all of them. Still,
Fair enough.
fuck that movie. Whatever he has coming out, fuck it.
This guy. All right, let's talk about what's coming out on streaming. Mainly exclusively just Netflix this go around. We have The Abyss, Lucifer season 4, which is interesting. I did want to talk a little bit about that in terms of like I'm seeing a lot more shit jumping ship nowadays.
Of jumping from network television to
Yeah,
streaming.
it's like there are a lot of series that I see that go from being on like Fox, NBC, whatever, to just on Netflix for another season. I remember Arrested Development was one that clearly was like a Fox show previously, and then they I want to say reanimated. That's not what I want to say for that. They brought it back. I'll just abandon ship on that.
Yeah.
They brought it back for Netflix to do season 4.
Reinvigorated.
I don't know if that's what I was looking for. Also, something.
Reprised. Is that one? Reprised?
Let's just abandon ship.
No, we gotta
on this
figure this
search.
shit out. Let's stay here for a second. What's a good re-word? Fucking.
I'm trying to think of exactly what I meant. Re-aired? No.
Reproduced.
Damn. I don't know,
Fuck.
dude. Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah, public school.
Yeah. That's the Wild Lake education.
You know what? I should have had fucking Lori Loughlin. I should have. If I had only known she was paying for motherfuckers.
What would you have been adopted? Like what would you have been?
Hey, Lori. I went and got the time stone. Come back to 2007.
No, come on. They only adopt kids that are from like Sudan or some shit. They don't adopt kids.
Listen, bitch, I got the time stone. How are we gonna play this out? Because it doesn't end well for you. You and Thanos, it doesn't end well for. So how do you want to play this out? Cut the check.
So instead of cutting a check for the school, she'll cut just a check for you.
Write me a check, and I'll cash it myself and pay for college.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's kind of weird that like this happens and we're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Like that used to be a big fucking deal. Like for one show to get canceled on one network and then show up on another. Like it was a huge deal when Buffy got canceled on the WB and then it showed up on UPN. To me, that's more of a lateral move. That really wasn't. You weren't really going 2 up or 2 down in that case. You're staying pretty much right, consistently at mediocrity.
Yeah. When
you go from WB to UPN, for those who remember.
What was the show
stations.
that recently did that? Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, went from Fox to NBC.
Yeah.
Which usually shows go in the opposite direction. I don't usually see
they go
shows.
to Fox.
Yeah,
they run for
from
2
NBC.
seasons and then they die. Yeah.
It's typically how it goes, but somehow this reversed that trend.
They rolled the dice and 7-Eleven. They got lucky. But so Lucifer is one of the shows that's going from Fox to
Netflix.
To Netflix, and so I watched a little promo thing that they released for the upcoming season, and unfortunately, it was just the actors who were talking about the upcoming season. Yeah. So we didn't really get to hear from the producers or the directors of the show or the writers. But when a show goes from network television, which it has to be very particular about what subjects they cover, what they say, the characters' personalities, right? You have to be very, very particular. Now you're on Netflix, you get a little bit of creative flexibility back, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to be as sensitive, if you
restrained,
if you want to offend, you can offend a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Right. You can have a show like 13 Reasons, which
I think resurrected was was a word I was looking for.
was good.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think that was it. It doesn't feel quite right, but it feels right enough.
Yeah, it's better than what we came up with. Resurrected, that's good. So again, when you go to Netflix, you get a little bit of creative flexibility. You get to kind of play with the writing a little bit. You get to be a little bit more edgy. 13 Reasons Why is kind of like one of the show we may discuss a little bit later.
Yeah, probably not. We don't have enough time. Yeah,
where
just letting you know.
It touched on a very sensitive topic, which network television, they would have never picked up a show like 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah,
but Netflix, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, but that makes me think about all the shows that they've canceled thus far. I remember they canceled The Get Down was like the first major like casualty, and then like it was just like a fucking onslaught of canceled shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's curious, right? Like I guess they're going after it because it's strange, right? Like I guess they used to like pick up a lot of shows like, oh hey, like we're picking up the show and we're gonna be showing that show and that existed before, but now it seems like their model is to turn that show into our show. So we're gonna have the backlog of the we're gonna have that fan base already there.
Yeah.
But now we're producing it, so we're hoping to really still capture the audience, right? It's kind of a smart way of guaranteeing that there's going to be an audience for your show, because it's different when you're just flying blind with a new show of like, I don't know if anybody's going to watch the shit.
It's, hey, we're going to buy those previous 3 seasons.
Yeah. And
we're going to produce season 4 in-house.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, I've watched all 3 seasons
and now
of Lucifer.
you can frame it as a Netflix show. Mm-hmm. Whereas before Lucifer is from
by
Fox or
right?
whatever the case is.
Yeah. So and again, they did that strategically or perfectly, because I watched all 3 seasons of Lucifer on Netflix, which was previously aired on Fox. And as much as I hate this show, I'm definitely going to watch season 4.
As much as it was trash.
It was fucking horrible.
I'll tune in.
But I'm really interested in tuning in for this 4th season, because it is going to be a Netflix production.
Yeah.
I want to see how
it changes.
I want to see how it changes, how the characters develop.
Yeah, nothing about the story or anything like that. Just let's just see what Netflix does with it.
Acting is shit. Story isn't great. So one really amazing thing happened in and you haven't seen it. I'm going to spoil it for you and for some of the listeners.
Feel free. I don't care. Yeah.
So Lucifer in the show, he is like the actual devil. He left hell. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to LA. Right. Yeah. And throughout the entire show,
another lateral move. But
so throughout the entire lateral, that's pretty accurate. So throughout the entire show, he's basically very, the devil does not lie. That's his thing. And you're like, I've never lied. That the devil just punishes people for their evil deeds or guilt, but he does not lie.
Okay, continue.
Right? I mean, the devil's an angel who was cast down into. Anyway, we're not going to go down there. So that's his thing. He doesn't lie. So throughout the entire show, he's telling people like, I am the actual devil. I'm really Lucifer. It's not just my first name, and no one believes him because it's such a crazy thing to believe, right? And there was one episode where his partner, because he's working with the LAPD, his partner sees his true face, right? His devil face, as they call it in the show. She sees him as the actual devil. And then in the next episode, they just go back to fucking solving a murder mystery. And like, they didn't even speak about the fact that she saw him as the devil in the episode before. They didn't discuss it at all. And I was like, that's when I hated the show before that. That's when I developed like true hate for the show.
A little bit later, we're going to talk about, we're going to talk Thrones, and we're going to talk about plot, and we're going to just talk about that in general. So stick a pin in that thought about, them not revisiting, this major issue, major development that happened
in an episode prior.
Yeah. Okay. Dry Martina is also coming out on Netflix. Easy season 3, which I saw the preview for that. I'm interested now to see
Easy?
Easy. The show is called Easy. I don't know what else you want me to explain. But it's got some pretty big names in it. It's got the guy from fuck. What's that show on Fox with Zoe Deschanel?
New Girl.
New Girl. Yeah, it's like Jax, whatever his name is.
The black guy or the white guy?
There's a lot of white guys. Which one?
There's one particular
Not the black
one.
guy.
And okay, so it's the white guy.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. I came up immediately like, yeah, there's nothing specific about him. Yeah. I feel like his name is like Jake something or Jack something.
Let's go with it.
But anyways, he's in it, and then a couple other faces that I recognize. But it at least piqued my interest. To just
Wasn't he in that movie Let's Be Cops?
Yes. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's the question I was going to ask. I couldn't think of the movie.
Gotcha. Yeah. And then we have, and this is a foreign film, obviously, Gente que Viene y Va.
Yeah, Gente via Kiniba.
Is it? Yikes. Harvey Girls Forever season 2, Jailbirds remastered, The Lion's Share, and then another what I'm sure to be a foreign film, She Her Azadi.
She Her Azadi, yeah.
Well, thank you for the cosign.
Yeah,
you're making me sound much better than I would otherwise.
No, I don't know what. I'm just saying it with more confidence.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You just gotta.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
pretend you know what you're talking about.
I don't, so that's why I don't.
Pretend like you do.
Yeah. The Society. I said that with confidence. Wine Country, which I think has what's her name in it? Amy Poehler. Wait, doesn't. Damn, it might not. But I know it has Maya Randolph in it. For sure.
Is it Randolph or Rudolph?
Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph.
I said it with confidence though.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it has Maya Rudolph and then a couple other. I think it's like a kind of a
I feel like I'm fairly familiar with this show.
Yeah, well, it's not a show; it's a movie, but it's like a the cast from like they're all SNL alums. I know it looks like they've all
exactly
been on
what
SNL.
you're talking about.
Yeah, and
I just can't draw the names of the other cast members right now. But
okay, and then one last.
She's
thing.
a pretty good. Like she's in it.
Maya Rudolph.
You know.
Yeah, no, Maya Rudolph. She's always pretty good. Sometimes I find her to be a bit extra, but she's usually pretty good.
It'll sell.
She was great in. She was great in. What's the wedding movie?
Fucking
The Bridesmaids.
The Bridesmaids.
Yeah, she was fantastic
really
in Bridesmaids. Okay, and then the throwback pick for Netflix is Insidious.
Woo! Fuck that.
Watch that.
So I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the scariest movies I've ever seen.
Oh, that's not saying something. You're terrified.
I mean, I don't watch horror movies, but I remember going to see that movie in theaters.
Yeah.
I think it was like October, November, right? I forget what year it came out, but I wore a hoodie in the movie theater.
It was sweat.
And
sweating
by the time we left the theater, like my hoodie was soaking wet. I was so like frightened and nervous and shaky. I'll never watch that movie again. Fuck that.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it's on Netflix. When you just happen to
Great.
stumble across that.
Great. I don't even want to scroll past it. I'll go down one, over a few, and then back up to just go around the movie.
Let's see what documentaries are playing. All right. Okay, so let's.